Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game where Voldemort and the Death Eaters are trying to take over the world, and they are rising. And this game is called Harry Potter Death Eaters Rising. Harry Potter Death Eaters Rising is a 2 to 4 player game, cooperative game from the OP or USA OP League, whatever you want to call it. And in this game, what you're trying to do is you are one of the, the good guys, the good wizards, Harry, Hermione, Tonks, Dumbledore. I can't remember her name for anything. The lady that turns into a cat. And you are trying to go to different locations to defend them from Voldemort, defeat the Death Eaters, and recruit other wizards. Ultimately, you're trying to win the game by defeating Voldemort. Voldemort's trying to win by taking over certain locations, a certain number, defeating a certain number of wizards, or flat out killing the players. So that's enough talking about it. Let's go down to the table, check it out. All right, so here's a game of Harry Potter Death Eaters Rising, all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to have each player pick an alliance. So in this case, Dumbledore's army for here, and a starting character that belongs in that category. So I have Harry, and over here we have Order of the Phoenix, and we have Nymphadora Tonks. Then you're going to give each player the token that goes along with their house. So that's what I did here. Then you're going to put Voldemort in the center of this board here. Each location is going to have the 2 locations that go with it. So this is the Ministry. It'll give it the Ministry. This is Hogsmeade, and that is Diagon Alley. Then you're going to shuffle up all of the heroes and Death Eaters, the wizards and Death Eaters, and you're going to put Voldemort in the middle of the deck. And then you're going to put 3 cards at each location. And then you're ready to go. You're also going to have the location over there for Voldemort when he comes out, and where you're going to put heroes or wizards and defeated Death Eaters. And you're going to have some tokens in here that you can draw. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Game is pretty easy. So what you're going to do is, on your turn, you're going to be assigning. You're going to go to one of these 3 locations to try to either recruit a wizard or defeat a Death Eater. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I need to get another purple wizard. I'm going to come here and grab Ginny, hopefully. And then we're going to roll this die first. This is going to determine where Voldemort is going to attack. And he's going to move left, so he will go this way. He's attacking Hogsmeade. So all wizards in this location will take a damage. And then all Death Eaters will use their ability, and the location will get corrupted. So this Death Eater, if Voldemort is present, add a location to, or add a damage to the least damage purple wizard on all players' teams. So that would be Harry. Then Corbin. If Voldemort is present, add a damage to each blue wizard in this location. So that would be Severus. And instead, wizard at this location, if there aren't any, you do something else. And then you add a corruption to the location. And that's that. And if I was at that location, my character pawn, I would also take additional damage. So that's how we're going to go through placing your character and rolling the die. All right, so next, after you have assigned your worker or your wizard, rolled the Voldemort dice, then you're going to be rolling your dice to try to accomplish some tasks. So there are 4 different kinds of dice. There are purple, which are going to have most of the wands. There are blue, which are going to have more faces of hats. There are phoenix or red, which are going to have the most of the phoenix, and then there are yellows, which will have the most swords. And I don't have any yellows right now. So then I'm going to roll my dice, and I have some options. So on my turn, I can assign these anywhere that I want. As long as I can assign, I can keep rolling to try to complete the task. So Ginny needs phoenix, 2 wands, and a sword. So let's go ahead and put 2 wands down here. Let's give a sword. I need a phoenix. Come on. Phoenix, boom. So I got Ginny. I have 1 die left. Let's see if I can get something else. Phoenix. I have nothing else that can take a phoenix, so I am done. So I will take these dice off. I will take Ginny and recruit her into my army. And then now because I have her on my team, I get her special ability here. And then because I have another purple, Harry's going to let me roll another purple die, which is cool. Then we're going to bring out a new card. Mundungus Fletcher. All right, and that was my turn. I'll take my little card back, or my token back, and I'm done. Then it will do the same for Nymphadora. She is going to, what does she want? She wants another, she needs to have, she's going to go here, and she's going to try to get Sirius. So then we're going to roll Voldemort. We're going to move Voldemort right, so he's going to come over to her location. So she's going to take a damage because she's there. That's the first thing. The location is going to take a corruption. Then all heroes at this location will take one. So Sirius and Flitwick. And then the Death Eater is saying, if Voldemort is present at a location, to each Phoenix Wizard at this location. So that would be this one. And it might be me as well, because I'm technically a Phoenix Wizard and I'm at that location. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, then we're going to roll some dice. Same thing as I just did with Harry. These are my rolls. What do I want to do? Let's try to get Sirius here. So let's do this one and this. So I need two more. That's not a good idea to do that. Not a great idea. So I didn't get anything. I busted. So I don't get any cards. And that was my turn because I could not assign that last Phoenix. I could, but then I couldn't do anything else. So that was my turn. Then we're going to keep going like that until a couple things happen. In a two-player game, if Voldemort would kill 8 wizards, meaning they would die and they would be over here, or one player has all of their wizards died, so if Ginny and Harry would die in this player or Nymphadora would die over there, game would be over. Or if we have lost 3 locations, meaning they're completely corrupted, having a bunch of gems over here, or 4 locations, sorry. Or if one place has been corrupted completely, so both of the cards are gone, and then it's full on just the base location down there. If that happens, you lose. So the only way to win is to defeat Voldemort. Voldemort's going to come out of the deck about halfway, and he has to be hit 5 times. The only way you can hit him 5 times is by at least killing 5 Death Eaters. So until you kill 5 Death Eaters, you can't defeat Voldemort all the way. So that is how you play Harry Potter, Death Eaters Rising. Let's go up the top. See what we think about it. All right, well, that was Harry Potter Death Eaters Rising. I gotta say, I love this game. I'm not huge on cooperative games, but I love Yahtzee. And this game is cooperative, effectively cooperative Yahtzee. And I am a big fan of that. So you saw in the overview what you're doing. You're going to the location. You're rolling some dice trying to fulfill the needs of the wizards or the Death Eaters to either defeat them or recruit the wizards to be on your team. You're trying to get as big of an army as you can to try to take out Voldemort because he's going to be tough. But you also have to take out the Death Eaters because without killing enough of them, you're not going to be able to defeat Voldemort. This game is hard. I've played Thanos Rising a couple times, and I played this a couple times, and they're both equally as hard. This one might be maybe a little harder than Thanos, but at least it feels like it, maybe, just because maybe the theme. But it's super hard. Voldemort's usually going to slap you around. You may get lucky and kill a couple Death Eaters, but you're probably going to die in the process. But I don't care, it's fun. So let's talk about some of the production here. First off, this guy, Voldemort. This is a heavy plastic chunky piece. He's got a Death Eater symbol. He's got his wizard pointing at you, probably doing Avada Kedavra. These dice are amazing. They're all custom. They have different faces based on the color. That's really awesome too. I love everything about this. The Voldemort die, which is really awesome. Shows how he's going to move or if all the Death Eaters are going to attack. Pretty slick. The art on the card is just movie art, which take it or leave it. The gems are really nice. Just cubes here for the damage. But the one thing I don't love, well, these are just tokens, but the one thing I don't love is this. This is our player marker. We have this for the baddie, and we have this for a player marker. I feel like there's a missed opportunity there. But either way, it doesn't matter. You could go find like some Lego people or something to use for that. But it just seems a little out of place, I guess. But maybe you like it. I don't really care. I mean, I could take a cube and put it on the board for all I care. But some people might care. So I wanted to point that out. So I love this game. I reached out to the op because I wanted a review copy of this, and they sent me one, and I love it. It's so fun. I would, if I could play this solo, I would play it. I probably could. I could just be 2 characters, I guess. I might play this solo. That sounds fun. This is so much fun. I love rolling dice, trying to beat the baddies, to defend off the locations from being corrupted. I love it all. It's so fun. Even when I'm getting slapped around, I don't care because I'm having a great time doing it. So I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches. On an arbitrary wrench scale, it means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it to games that we enjoy because we're a podcast and video channel about games. That's what we do. So that was Harry Potter Death Eaters Rising from the op. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.